Hello, visitors of the internet. Today I return with hopefully better audio in an attempt to get a vehicle of sorts. Now we do have them, I think, all listed up here. So we have what looks quite interesting. We have a Subaru 360 somewhere there. We have the AMC Pacer, which looks like a supercharged version of the Pacer. A 180SX Rocket Bunny Boss, and a Delaware Custom, basically a Bel Air, a Mazda MX-5 Super 20, a Sakura Moon, I can't remember what that is, but it's something Japanese, a Volvo 850R. Well, it is me. So we either have to go with the Delaware Custom or the Rocket Bunny Nissan. Now I think a Delaware thingy. So let's scroll through. Unless it's in dreadful condition, then I'll have to just go mad and try and get something else, because I might as well go to a junkyard at that point and get an old muscle car if that's all it can offer. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry, just seeing how slammed this car is. Right. We have to start this auction then. Highest bidder, me. Oh, come on. No, not too high. I want this. I want a slammed Lincoln Continental. This is going to go for stupid money, isn't it, now? Oh, it's only in 3-star condition, but I kind of got caught up in the slammedness of it all. I didn't know this actually before coming into it, but you can keep going with the auctions even after you've bought something. So that's what we'll do. We're on the Subaru key car now, but it's only 2 stars in terms of condition, so I won't bother with that. The Lincoln Continental was 3 stars, so I trust it would have more repairable stuff there. I believe pretty much anything should be repairable on the Lincoln Continental. Ooh, this Chevrolet truck looks nice. It's at least 3 stars, although I can't tell. It looks better than the Continental. It looks about 3.5 to me. If there's even a 3.5 thing. I'll have a look. If it doesn't go for stupid money. I like these cars though. Come on, highest bidder. No, I want this car. I do have the money though. Once I've restored a few of these up, which should be quite a possibility knowing how simple they are. They're front-engined rear drive, and there's not really anything to go wrong with them. Come on, I want this. I want all the slammed cars now. That was far too much money for an old pickup truck. Far too much money. We have this AMC Pacer. Looks a bit too much of a drag racer. It's not my style personally. And what do we have? Next. Come on. Yeah. That doesn't look as cool as I thought it would. I thought it would look like the one in Forza, where you have the pop-up headlights. It's not that type, unfortunately. Delaware Custom. Please be slammed. I like me slammed cars. No. Now this is a nice car and all. The problem is it just looks a bit underwhelming after I've seen 2 vehicles that are slammed to the ground so much that it's amusing. Mind, the condition of this is so good. 4-star condition. I'll start an auction on it. See if it doesn't go for more than 15,000, but I daren't spend more than that on it. 15,000 is my limit. Oh, I've gone over my limit. Oh well. I think it's gone. I wonder how much it's going to go for all in all, because it is quite a good condition car. It's like you could drive that kind of condition, even if it's not perfect. Wow. Maybe I didn't pay too much for that Chevrolet pickup truck after all. Just look at how much this is going for. I mean, once we've put some new parts on it, that Chevrolet should look quite nice. 26,000, that's like 6,000 and a bit more than what I paid for the Chevrolet. Yeah. Mazda MX-5, not really interested. We just done a little sports car, so why do that again? Well, I say that. I did most of it on video, but the audio was completely messed up, so who knows how that's come up. A Sakura Moon, I think, is the next one. Either that or we just went past it. Yeah, we did. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we want this. But again, if it doesn't go for much money... It's only 2-star condition. Again, 10,000 I'll bid. I won't bid beyond that. As in, I have my limits and I won't exceed them. Ow! I will exceed them. Oh well. That has to go to car parking. I exceeded my limits, okay? I'm sorry. It's just so easy for me to do that. And the Volvo 850, I don't think I'll bid on that, honestly. Save myself a hassle, I've bought enough today. So, here the garage is in a bit of a mess, but we do have our Chevrolet C10, I think it is. And there's a wheel sticking through because it's so low to the ground. And as I was saying, yep, suspension. I was thinking that was something in the back. No, it is just a suspension. So, this overall looks very, very nice. Like, very nice condition. But I believe it was 4 stars at the auction. Let's see the reason for that. Yeah. It's a floor scraper, it really is. This must be on air suspension or something. Because, to be this low, ooh, that engine does not look good at all. Now, I'm going to have to use this equipment on whatever lifter it is. So, use your equipment. There's just no oil in. Okay. Place equipment back. I think we're going to have to lift the engine out. Now, where's the engine stand? No, we need the engine mover, Bob. Where's the engine mover, Bob? No, that's not the mover, Bob. The mover, Bob, is somewhere. There we go. Engine mover, Bob. You will be used to move, Bob, the engine. And, ooh, it's got a supercharger. I didn't expect that. First unmount the gearbox. Okay, makes enough sense. So far. And underneath we tread. We'll go with a drive shaft. Unplug you. Or technically unbolt you, but you know. What's the condition? 26%, so not too dreadful, but I won't lie, I expected better from a 4-star condition. I'm guessing that where all the condition is on this is on the outside. Thankfully, it's not irreparable. It is good enough condition that, for the most part, it can all be repaired. I think we might need to remove this stuff while we're down here, so I'll just go and do this now. Come on. Out you come. Out you come. You as well. There we go. And engine crane. No, I don't know. Not letting me pull it out now. Probably because it's too high. Lower you down. And then we can go click. No, click. Pull out. And I don't know. Do we need to create new engine? Add engine. V8? Yeah, I think this is it. It's got a supercharger on. I can't think of what else I've worked on with a supercharger as of recently. So, radiator fan, you can come out. We'll just have a big bundle of parts after this. And then, I don't know what we'll do. Reinstall them after we've repaired them, hopefully. This isn't like the Honda. The Honda, everything was nice. Everything was easy. And oil filter. Ah, ignition coil. I was thinking there was 2 oil filters there. That wouldn't have been right. So, remove you. Remove you. Power steering pump. Remove you. And you. Ooh. There's a timing chain. That's interesting. There's many layers to this car that I did not know of originally. We have to get rid of the air scoop, carburetors, and all the other such bits. So two 4-barrel carburetors and a supercharger. This is really a custom job, I think. And I probably shouldn't be messing with it because I'm going to mess it up even more. That's just how these things go for me. Wait, we have clips? We have potentially savable clips? How is this possible? Clips that aren't snapped. When I say that, I've not found it at the junkyard. The thing about this is, everything appears to be here. So, even though not everything is in the best of conditions, I do at least have everything seeming to be here. But I paid through the nose for it, so, you know, you kind of expect that stuff. Come on, you're getting pulled out. All the percentages are looking repairable so far, so I'm feeling good about this. It's just, is it enough? Is it enough to make the entire vehicle savable? They do fetch a fair bit when built up, I'll say that much. And this was a custom variant. This wasn't just a standard inline 6, so that'll play into it a little, I guess, in making it work. I'm not seeing any under 15 percentages, any 14s or 12s, for example. Come on, valve push rod, and out you go. Nope, valve push rod. Oh no, it needs me to remove the exhaust manifold. When I speak, I get it wrong too much of the time. Spark plug, spark plug. Maybe I'll have to use these someday in like a junker build or whatever. If it can't be repaired, but if it can't be repaired, I'll probably go to under 15% or something. I don't know. Well, not always. That's not always the case, I will admit. We can get the spark plugs out first here. And the manifold, since we know they need removing now. Come on. Strategically doing it. And remove you. Remove you. Right, so this can go. Then this. No, this bit. Come on. Valve push rods, you can come out now. Rocker arm. Rocker arm, you can come out. I think this is a push rod engine, as it has got push rods naturally. And I was just thinking I'm a little rusty on my engine knowledge, as is this engine, because, well, rubbish puns, as so it is. You can go and unscrew from the car. Come on. My mouse is in a really awkward position there. We can't move that yet. Looks like we're not better to remove thingies though. Yeah, I've resorted to calling things thingies. How's that for pro engineering? Still getting good percentages on everything though. Even though the engine doesn't look good, it's consistently at a level. It's just, it's not consistently broken, if that makes sense. So I think we need to rotate the engine. It's probably going to make this thing a lot easier. If we... Nope. No, I want the engine stand to rotate. There we go. Yeah, menus where I don't expect them. Yeah, that's what happens when I wake up in the morning. You know, I go to the bathroom and there's a menu there saying, do you want to go to the toilet? I'm like, why are you asking me? You're supposed to auto-toilet. And you can come out. Crankshaft bearing caps, again. Let's see, we're going to have a big list of parts, that's for sure. Come on, unscrew that. Crankshaft bearing caps again. And we've still not got all of the bits done. So, can we remove the pistons now? Whoop. Got it, finally. Ooh, these are slippery little things. Escaping my control like that. No, no, grab. Yes, got you. Where are you? Where are you hiding, pistons? Oh, got one. There we go. They're like little mice, they just run away. There we go. And the engine block. So, who's phoning us at this time? It's people with jobs. Yeah. He's got various mods to his car, by the looks of that name. Ow! Yeah. We're breaking all kinds of stuff. Clip! We've saved Clippy! He has to be cut right. All clips in this game are called Clippy from now on. That is a new theme. Okay. Clippy, you must be saved. Yes, Clippy is saved. Can we save the exhaust manifold? Yeah. A lot of the expensive parts are being saved. That is good. So even if a lot of the, how would I say it, smaller, cheap ones aren't saved, if the expensive ones are saved, that's good. Same as a Honda, actually, for that matter. Ooh, engine block. That was a one-hit repair. That was amazing. And we destroyed that, but it was a fairly cheap part, I believe. So, again, we'll just mount that on the stand. Come on. We have various bits and bobs that will need adjusting. Crankshaft, I think you're saved. Now, we might need piston wings. Because although we have the pistons saved, no, we have got a few piston wings. Amazingly, we were only able to save one piston now. Well, we did save one, which was something. Piston. I think these are just standard wings, but anyway, they're cheap enough parts, so even if I have failed, it's not like I failed for good. I can just come back and get the correct ones, and no, they are the ones I predicted they would be. It's funny, you can put them in from this side, but you can only seem to take them out from the other side, unless that was just some illusion I had. We can lower these in place again. Come on. Piston with conrod. You can lower in place. And lower in place. Same here. There we go. Quad cap. Screw into place. And there we go. Crankshaft bearing caps as well. We saved a lot of these little bits. Not all of them, but we saved a lot of them. And that is a very positive change, I guess we could say. We'll need to do these things. Oh yeah, I did save a transmission as well, which connects to this. I wouldn't have ideally wanted to put things in this way, but hey, that's how it's going, so you know, that's how it is. I just don't work normally, so my mind's saying don't put things in the normal strategic way of doing things, kind of put them in left, center, right, left, behind, or however, in an awkward order. It just doesn't make sense, but that's how my mind just wants to jump at it and do it. And do we have an alternator? We have the one alternator, but I broke it. Power steering pump, we've got loads of them. So I think if we go with tablets, we should be able to go with the alternator. Easy. And then we have an inline 6 one available on the shop, but we don't have an inline 6 right now, so not really a point in buying that one. Alternator, ignition coil B. Did we save that? Yes, we did. Engine head. You can be saved. And you can get put on here. So is the bottom of the engine completely done? Because if it is... Ah, no, we need an oil filter. Okay. Oil filter. if we've finished the bottom of the carvo, we can just rotate the engine again, and it will make everything else so much easier by this point, if that is the case. So yes, I think on the pure bottom of the engine, that is all we needed to do. So rotate this, and yeah, I'm just rotating it left until I get what I wanted. Oh, did I take the engine off? No, don't rotate it left. Just rotate the engine left. It's always the solution. And that was very shiny. Sorry about that. And no, I can't use my hands. I'm sorry. Pretty poor job of a mechanic, you know. He can't even use his hands. Now, which finger was the thumb again? You could screw on here. We have both manifolds saved. Yay! So you can screw in, and then we can go to the other side. We also have spark plugs. They can be saved. You can screw in place, like so. I love how shiny it's looking now, though. And this was just mostly from, I wouldn't want to say junk parts, though, because they're not. I think I bought some spark plugs a short while ago, so these can all go in here. I would say junk parts, but I guess heavily used parts, and they've all been remanufactured. It's pretty nice, actually. Screw these into place. And amazingly, I've used them all up, so can we use these? No, we need 8 valve push, no, 8, what's double 8? We need 16 valve push rods and 2 spark plugs. Spark plugs. Yes, we don't need 6, but I'm buying them anyway. Valve push rod. I think they're just standard ones. I hope they're just standard ones, because I've bought loads of them. Oh no, and I've not bought enough. How could I? The fool that is me. I thought I bought too many, but I've not bought enough. How strange. Strange how my mind works as well, you know? And there you go. And the top half of this... Oh, we need rocker arms. All the cheap bits haven't survived. So, rocker arms. And 20. There we go. Cheap bits all haven't survived. And the expensive bits have survived. I mean, not a part I'm complaining about, because I like the expensive parts surviving. Come on, valve push rod. Whoop, there we go. I misclicked. That's my mistake. Rocker arm. You go there. You go there. This is going very well so far. This is going too well. So, rocker arm, valve push rod, rocker arm. Whoops. Why did I say that? Whoops. I don't know. Not like it's an accident that I'm building an engine. I guess it's an accident I was building this car's engine in particular, because I wasn't expecting to build it. To be honest, it's amazing you can fit an engine and a supercharger and everything under a body of a lowrider, but hey, things are sometimes surprising like that. We'll go and add this in. Add this. We'll navigate our way around these heads. The good thing about this part of the carvo is, although it's difficult, I think we then just slap the head on top of this and we're done. So, you know, at least getting it out of the way is something, and then we're done getting it out of the way and it's easy. And you can go like so. Rocker arm, you can go in here. And valve push rod. No, rocker arm. Okay. Valve push rod. And one more rocker arm. There we go. We have to add the ignition distributor there, but the ignition distributor is broke. So, ignition Ignition distributor. There we go. I think we saved the cap. Ignition distributor wires. I'm just getting a few here, so I hopefully will have the right one. There we go. The insidey bit, I'm not sure if I saved that. Yes, I have one that's saved, whether it's from this car exactly. Clips, I'm pretty sure they were saved. And even if they weren't, I have a bunch of clips, so, you know. Make of that what you will. The reason for why. Ooh. There is performance parts, but I've just been building it with normal parts for now. To be honest, I don't see what difference they'll make beyond the performance. They'll just maybe make it worth a little more, but as long as it's a 100% restored car, that's really what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to build it into a crazy high performance beast for the time being. In many ways, I'm just building it back up and restoring it. I'm not Westo modding it, as so you could expect the case to be. 4-barrel, we've got both carburetors. As I said, the expensive parts survive, just not the cheap ones so much. I think the carburetors need replacing, but I think it's because they're large. No, the air filter, sorry. But I think that's because they are disposable. So we need scoop air filter. Air filter. Come on. Should be little scoop air filters. I have one of them, which is actually quite neat condition, but it's not good enough for me. And this can go here, and then we should have something that goes on top. An air scoop. No, we have a big air scoop. Scoop. Yes. There we go. And you can go on top of here and make it look like a real hot rod. So it is. There we go. I think that's our engine. So, wait. We've got to add a bunch of timing gear and a fuel filter, which we conveniently have, actually. Cam gear, okay. Cam gear. Gear. Oh, gee. Just like the ye was gee. Cam gear. There. No! I don't want that cam gear. I want the V8 overhead valve one. Come on. Where are you, V8 overhead valve cam gear? There we go. And place you on here. Timing chain. We need a V8 overhead valve timing chain. I should probably just put V8 OHV. It's easier than having to try and find that. I don't know if I've got that. It might have just been the part I installed, but anyway, you know, it's easier to type that in than it is to try and find the individual parts. Where's the timing cover? Ooh, that one has been saved. I didn't think anything from this part of the engine had been saved, but so I was wrong, it turned out. Camshaft pulley. And we should have camshaft pulley. There we go. You can go on here. Like so. And water pump. You've been saved once again. Surprising that some of these bits have been saved. Serpentine belt. V8 overhead valve. Serpentine belt. Where are you? V8 overhead valve C. There we go. I'm gonna buy more parts. Yeah, that's just what happens when my anger gets the better of me. Because, you know, it annoys me. It's properly annoying when you have all these bits and you just don't have them. I'm pretty sure I saw that supercharger water pump hiding out here. Yeah, there we go. And I buy you as well. Because, I don't know. It's like, it's sometimes easier than clicking off. No. I thought that was the same one I just bought loads of, but apparently not. Apparently it's a completely different belt, just to complicate matters. Supercharger serpentine belt, okay. So, supercharger serpentine belt. Yep, that one will be it. And there we go. Anything else? We need serpentine belt A, V8 overhead valve. So, there we go. That's the one. All these minor differences, though. Ooh, radiator fan. We didn't save that. But thankfully, it's under the same kind of family of parts, so we can just find it in here, hopefully. Radiator fan. There we go. That should pull air through the radiator and keep things cool. There we go. We've got the headers on and everything. I think we can call this a very well done engine. The oil pan is definitely on, I've checked that. So, I think we should be able to take the engine, should we? If we grab the stand. Take engine off from crane. Then we should be able to install engine into the car. Like so. I can get you and hopefully move you back or something. Move equipment. There we go, place equipment back. Look at all the shininess and the wussy suspension. Oh dear. We'll have to do something about all this. And the outside of the car is actually in Corto Duo colours. How couldn't I realise this sooner? Just look at that blue. Like, I get lucky. I really do in this game. And this car is actually, like, really low slung as well. So, it just looks cool to me. These wheels, I like these wheels, though. If I can keep these, I will probably keep them. If they get wrecked, they'll get wrecked. And I'll have to buy some more. But they are nice wheels. I won't deny that. I will also say, before the end of this episode, I am going to sell the Honda, and paint the Honda for that matter, because I need the garage space. I can't work on anyone else's car if I have the Honda just clogging up the space. Now this should be the same suspension setup basically, and that will be good for... not adjustability, I'm trying to think of a term. It'll be good for how well it is to be easy to work on. And also, you know, I can't bring you the front Honda suspension system working, so this is kind of a good compromise. We'll have the lower suspension on. Oh no, do we need to... Which do we move first? No, that is pretty held on there. Oh, it needs to be accessed from underneath the car. I would be like, well, why didn't you say that earlier? It did, I just ignored it. But I don't get how a car can look so nice from the outside and be such a wreck on the inside. They totally saw me coming, didn't they? Saw me coming a mile away. So those dodgy dealers. I was buying it to his store anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I just wanted something that was slightly not completely unusable. So, do I have to do something? I don't know. Remove this. And the brake caliper. You can get removed. You can get removed too. And there we go. So, upper suspension arm. That can be removed. This entire left suspension system, it needs to come off, basically. Steering rack, you can come off. How can I get the whole thing done? Okay. The old battery there. Oh, one bowl holding it in off a floating part. I'm not really sure how that works, but, you know, maybe I'm just too critical. You can come out along with that other rubber bushing in the far distance. And that other rubber bushing in the far distance. And this sway bar, as so it's called. Do-do-do. 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 There we go. And you can go. So, remove a front wishbone, not front wishbone, front suspension cross member. Thanks for not going away immediately, menu. Flywheel. No, we just need to buy a bunch of gearbox components, I think. Probably the best at this stage. Gearbox. Buy a whole bunch of them. That way I can do gearbox jobs on customers' cars and they won't know we're getting old parts. Rahaha. Have I? Oh, I already bought loads of clutch release bearings. What is going on with my mind today? Anyway, I think if we do this, we can maybe dyno the new engine. That should be something positive to end upon. And then see just how well we can do. It is going to be going through old wear suspension though and stuff. So that effectively, that's always a way of seeing it. We have the front suspension cross member, nothing's repaired there yet. We have a good drive shaft, yes, even if it's not the one that came with this car. Oh no, wait. To work on the rear suspension, that needs to be off, so I probably shouldn't be trying that right now. Yeah, there's my Honda and just some random wheels and tyres I had lying around. Separate parts. These seem to be in okay condition, provided that's mostly tyre wear. Even if it isn't, all I can do is try at this stage. Yeah, all I can do is just try and get the stuff working, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, there's nothing I can really do to change that. There we go. A lot of this stuff is coming out well, and there we go. So, we'll get another wheel. Ah, dear. Where's it gone? I don't know. Do I even have that wheel? Did I take it and I just somehow my mind absence? There, yeah, I did take it. I think that one must have been repaired. So take, I think, I didn't check their size, but they are ow. They are 20-inch wheels, okay. Now, I kind of want to keep this vehicle and not sell it, I will admit. So, what 17-inch wheels are there that I would like to have on my car? Well, you can get all, I guess you could get all of them in 17 inches, but which ones of them that I would like? Or did I say 17 inch? 20 inch? I don't know what's going on with my mind, but something is. We have Mazda wheels, yes, indeed. Ooh. Should I go with some kind of semi-black ones? Probably not. I don't think they would work. Ooh. I saw some other Mazda ones that might have looked quite good. No. Wimbowen. Nah, not quite. Wim Classic. Modern 06. Yes, let's try these then at 20 inches. And 17, 18, 19, 20. I only bought one of them, which isn't very useful on a car. And I'm on the old computer, yes. But I do still need to buy tyres. So we'll get some good sport tyres, I feel. Or maybe we'll get even slick tyres. That would be a crazy way to take this project now, wouldn't it? Slick tyre B. I think it's just the difference in, how would I say it, printing? There's race tyre as well. You know what? I think we'll go with 18, 19, 20. 315. Ooh. I think 305s. Hopefully that'll be enough. Wait. I've not done all wheels. Oh no. 305. Where are you? I'm not sure if this will. Okay, I bought 8 of them. I'm not sure what's wrong with my mind right now. But I bought... I bought 8 of them. Oh dear. So, I should have a bunch of modern wheels. Yes, indeed. I have standard tyre. Race tyre. Yes. You will go on here. And you will be my new tyres and wheels. And same with this actually. For the other wheels, so maybe we can get a little production line going. I should have another one of these. Maybe I bought another one and I didn't know or something. Racing tyre. So then we can balance you. Yes, indeed. I would go and do something, but I'm kind of distracted right now with all of the stuff that has to be done. And put a race tyre on it. Ooh. No, I won't do any more balancing. I've done enough. Yeah, it get boring quick. Time to go mount bits. So, rubber bushing. Where's... Yeah, rubber bushing. Front steering knuckles. A lot of the front end of this car was saved, if not all of it. Probably not all of it though. No, not the rubber bushings, they won't have been saved. And not the springs. I don't know if you can even save that stuff. You might just have to separate it so you can sell it. Or, I don't know if you even have to separate it to sell it, to be honest. So, double wishbone shock absorber. I think I had a few extras of those. So, spring puller. Join parts. Double wish... No. Okay. Double wishbone shock absorber. We'll go on main shop. Suspension. Double wishbone shock absorber. Order a bunch of them. Order a bunch of springs. And a few shock absorber caps. So that should give us enough to put a suspension, front suspension together. There we go. And you can come with me. You can get taken, you can get balanced. You can get installed wherever you are. And it's got to be somewhere, right? 20 inches, sure. Waist tyre, indeed. And then we should be able to take this. Take you and join parts. Then we can go take, balance. That wheel business was kind of more effective than I ever expected it to be. So we can go and mount this. My brain just can't keep up with what I'm doing right now. It's too much. Screw this in. Screw in the wheel hub bearings and the wheel hub cap. Hub cap. There we go. Do we have any more? Yep, we have 2 more brake pads, just enough to tide us over. So, that's good. And we should be able to... saying we should be able to put the wheel on, not when there's no suspension. There we go. Can we now? No. Steering rack. Apparently we need that. And the inner tie rod. And the outer tie rod. All integral parts when it comes to building a car. How do these look? They're the same size as the stock wheels it came on, so it shouldn't look too out there. And they look okay, I think. I think they look okay, which is, by my stylistic standards, a positive thing to be sure of. And there we go. 100% on all these bits. Lovely, lovely. So, wheel hub cap. There we go. Brake caliper. Now. We've got the inner tie rods just hiding there. Outer tie rods. And all these other bits that need to come on. Rubber bushings, you can go there. So we will be able to support all the weight of this vehicle when I wreck it on the first corner of a racetrack. And I need to buy some more rubber bushings, okay. Whoop. And how many can we buy? 21, that should be good enough for the time being. They really do get worn though. Not worn, but I mean they really do get sold out quickly. That's for certain. Double wishbone shock absorber. And there we go. Is that all? Probably not. This is a way to install a wheel. Just look at that for a new design. The new wheels look bigger somehow. I think it's just the way they're designed. We should be able to actually remove the wear relatively easily. And there we go. Should be able to remove the wear relatively easily. And everything should be so simple back here. So it shouldn't matter too much if we do fail. Now, I'm going to buy more brake pads here and now because I know I'm going to need more pads. So, buy about 15 of them. Even though it's an odd number and, you know, I'll never use that on cars. You never know. Maybe one car will have some that are just good enough and I'll kind of balance it out. All the parts, as I said earlier, coming off quite good. So, less likely need to replace them. And this looks like it's got some kind of advanced independent rear suspension. I would not have expected that just looking at it. I would have expected lowered leaf springs, or that thing you do with leaf springs where you turn them upside down to make the car much lower, which is actually a thing, I believe. And you can go. No. There we go. I found the bit I was looking for. Wait, does it have drum brakes on the rear but independent suspension? That would be interesting if that was the case. Remove this. And I was hoping it would be simpler back here than it is. It's going to require more rubber bushings, but not too complicated. So we should just be able to go and repair, hopefully, as much of this as possible. Do 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 do. You will get fixed. Hopefully, trying to fix stuff as we do. Do do do. There we go. I think we've fixed everything here. Well, everything it would let me repair. So, if this all goes as well as I'm hoping, we should just be able to stick this stuff right back onto the car and get it dynoed, or whatever we feel like doing with it. Come on. Solid rear drive axle. You can bolt in here. Indeed you can. I don't know, maybe this is solid axle coil. Because it does seem simpler. Maybe that's what it is in some way, shape or form. I don't know. Is there anything atop that I'm not seeing? Because If I do remember, the suspension did go through the floor, so just making sure I'm not somehow missing something so obvious. Yep, I'm not, because it lets you rotate around it anyway. We need a rear sway bar. Okay. Sway. I don't know which one it is, so I'm just going to buy both and hope I can fit it, which I should be able to. Where's sway bar B? There you go. If I'd only ordered sway bar A, it wouldn't be fitting. Ah, dear. And we need to go underneath the car now, when we've just gone above the car. Certainly. Excellent. So, I think everything on this car should be here to get going. So, despite the fuel tank being a bit rusty, that shouldn't stop its ability to get moving. And we should, again, as I was saying, be able to dyno it. The exhaust, though, that is going to be detrimental to power, surely. So, do I want to dyno it like that? I don't think so. Plus, it may be missing a few bits there. Even, as I say, it's unlikely, but it may be doing such. Put some... No! I don't want crust pads and discs. So I did seem to save everything, but I guess some of it was just unsavable. If we go, disc. Disc. No, brake disc. And then buy another brake disc. I should be buying more brake discs than this, but I can't. Because my mind stops me for some ridiculous reason. There we go. On you go. And wherever the wheels are. I think I left one on the other side of the garage, so I'll have to go and trot over and get that. But that's when I'll do the exhaust as well, I guess. It'll probably make it a bit more convenient that way. Put rear wheel hub 3 on. Solid rear drive axle. And brake disc. Brake pads. Brake caliper. And that should be ready for the wheel now. Yes, it is. Indeed. What do we have then for the exhaust? Whoa. We have a crusty old radiator. Surely that's more of a concern. Crusty old... Ah! So the rear muffler D. There isn't much to it, really. We have rear muffler D. We just have 2 rear muffler Ds in the same condition, which should be quite repairable, actually, having said that. Oh. And having said that, rear muffler D is not repairable. But it doesn't matter, you know. Rear muffler D, they're cheap enough, and I can fully overhaul the exhaust system for not much money now. That and repairing the exhaust up front were all I spent on it. So I can't complain too much. That's on the exhaust system. You can get screwed in place or bolted in place. However you might say it in your trade. And that is accessible from the engine bay, okay. I don't think we'll need to do anything with the fuel tank. Oh, I forgot in all my rush. We do need to add this wheel. This has been a nice restoration. Problem is, my huge 305 tyre kind of sticks out on the back. It's actually fine on the front, but on the back it does stick out just a bit. Oh dear. Rim Classic 17. Or probably what this is not. Go on this. But we are at the engine bay. Well, maybe not quite. Maybe I was kind of trying to cheat my way there. Hopefully we can repair these parts because they are expensive. 43% condition and 40%. They are both hopefully conditioned parts. Brake servo. Come on. Radiator A. I'm not sure if we can repair all the housings and stuff, but the radiator should be repairable. Oh, come on. Please, please, please do something about it. Please. Yay! I saved a lot of it. And these can just plop into the car. As if it's another day. As the old parts, only they're not. What happened to that? Oh, I'm sure I saw 2% for a brief moment. Maybe if you rewind the video, you'll see that as well. But I'm sure I saw 2% on one. And then suddenly it's showing up as it should. Very strange. Anyway, radiator. I think I repaired everything for here, so I shouldn't have to buy anything. Yes, indeed. They are all repaired. We are looking at what is a virtually fully repaired machine, should I say? I feel like now I've left it all up to the fuel tank, so I feel like I would be letting a side down in a way to just leave that in. Fuel tank. We don't have a good fuel tank, okay? Fuel tank. We will be putting that in. And we will also be putting a fuel pump in, which we do have a 100% one of lying around, conveniently. And there we go. So, we have what is more or less a 100% car. I'm sure the exterior and the interior could do with some work, but let's just see how it is on the actual car status. It doesn't say for certain rubber bushings and items, so I don't know about that. That is quite concerning. So, I don't know. Oh, no. It's okay, my stupidity. I just didn't re-add some bushings. But I think I can get to them from up into the engine bay, so no problem there. Same with that end link. They're saying it's kind of unknown, but that's because I've just forgotten to put them in. So, does this count as being at the wheel? There we go. Although I'm basically in the engine bay. What difference does it make? Right, now condition it. Yeah, it doesn't know things like the battery. Everything else looks like 100%. And it doesn't state seat 4 leather A is 100%. So yeah, I'm guessing this is like 3 or 2 stars for condition, but it was brought up by the interior and the exterior, which is the way you want things to be, because they're the parts you can't repair. 459 horsepower from the factory. We should get quite close to that. So, let's take it to the dyno room. Okay, so here we are in the dyno room. I'll just show you under here. I have also filled the car with some oil. It's not, well, not exactly full, I will admit that much, but it is with oil. I can say that's true. Come on. Oh, one dyno. So, I'd say that's pretty good. Less than 1% loss over the factory engine power. You know, it's not too out of this world. We could have a look round now. And as I did say, promise even, I guess you could say, I'm going to repaint the Honda. To get a bit of paint in here as well. So, if we grab this car. Or, I don't know, it doesn't make a difference apparently, but I want to paint something. Okay, so move car. Where are you going to go to? Paint shop. There we go. Open this door. And we can go click something, and that should enable us to spray it. Let's have a really obnoxious vehicle. Ooh, let's see. Is that Hue? I don't know. Pearl. Yes, let's have a bright yellow thing. There we go. I thought it said painting prize for a moment. We can have a flying vomit. it's just so much of an eyesore, more than it was before. Those wheels made into an eyesore, but the colour, oh dear. I'm not going to paint the Chevrolet pickup truck. I just like that the way it is. But this one, hey, I've got something painted. Still, this should all be 100% now. Ooh, we're license plates. And a lot of the we're Leafs and whatever are not showing status. So, I don't know. The car value is listing as 21,000 and I feel I can do much better than that. So if we move car back to car lifter C. Well, that's not where it was, but just let's have a look under here. Someone's probably come in and looted the entire rear suspension because it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be unknown condition. I did restore it. Now, do you know now? I don't know. Ah, no. It's time for me to stop being stupid because there's parts that aren't here and I should have really re-added them a long time ago. Oh dear. You can screw in. And hopefully you can screw in as well. I don't know if this will drive yet even. But the fact that I had it on leaf springs which weren't really attached to anything says enough about my engineering skills. Oh dear. Front license plate. Sway bar front end link B. Ooh. Sway bar front end link B is apparently missing. Okay. Sway bar front end link B. It must be somewhere around the wheels. Ooh, there we go. Found you. Hiding out there. And that's it, other than the front and rear license plate. Then we can just sell on this obnoxious vomit of a car. And yeah, hope someone wants to drive it. Me talking about how it needs to be cherished last episode. We're going to also put some really random number plate on. Where wouldn't you expect to see what looks like an unfinished project? It looks like a reverse drag racer in perhaps every single way of the term. It's rear wheel drive as well, so having the big wheels on the front doesn't even make sense in any way. Number plates. Hawaii. No, it needs to be somewhere. Yes, New York. You totally wouldn't see a car like this in New York. Well, you could, but it's highly unlikely. We can go in assemble mode, and that should enable us to add a New York plate to a car which probably wouldn't be legal in New York, let's be honest. Probably wouldn't be legal in any state. So, having said that. Right, what do we have now for value? If we look at this. Everything should be 100. Yes, very nice. And its value has not gone up much. Oh well. I've had enough of seeing it. So, there we go. I'm slightly better off now. Slightly less poor, should that be. There we go. Oh, I do love this Chevrolet in terms of visual look. It looks very nice. I could move it to my parking space, but it feels like that wouldn't be kind to it. Anyway, I've got to leave it here for today. So let's open the bonnet. And I'm going to leave you with this beautiful shot of my restored engine. And I'll say goodbye until another day.